Okay guys, well, we've been dealing with this water running in the toilet for about a week. It's getting a little worse. I mean, I can get in there and play with the float and get it to stop doing it for a while, but then that float starts taking in water and then it starts going again. So either the float has a crack in it or it's got some grime build up from like some calcium or whatnot. So we're gonna go ahead and just replace the innards here, just to be safe. Just wanted to show you guys what the toilet's doing, so we can kind of do a video on how to fix it. And what you're gonna do is, one, you're gonna take off the lid to your toilet, to your tank. Not that it has to be done first or anything, it's just, it needs done. And then you got this valve down here to turn your water off. So you just gotta get that turned off. And with that off, now we can actually get to work. Okay, and the one that we decided to go with was this. It was a little more expensive. It was about 30 bucks. But it says saves water, dual flush toilet converter, replaces the flapper and the handle, and installs in 10 minutes. And it's called a Hydro Right. It's got a small flush or a quick flush and a full flush button on it. So we're going to be replacing that, or we're going to be replacing the old valve and flapper with this thing. We're going to flush it. Toilets are gravity fed, so it's fairly easy to empty the tank out. Okay, so now that she's empty, you just reach down in there and you're just going to pull your flapper off. That wasn't too hard, was it? And you can see that's grimy and dirty and filthy and disgusting. That's because it's been in there forever. Now, with the flapper removed, now you're going to remove the handle. And this thing's got a little spindle on it, and I probably should have grabbed some tools, but I didn't. Yeah, I'm going to have to go get some tools, because we're going to have to spin this little spindle here. So let me go grab a tool and we'll be right back. That flapper comes off pretty easy. It's got two sides, you just peel both sides. But this thing here, we're just going to put a wrench around or whatever around it to loosen her up. And once she's loose, oh, am I tightening it? I think I was tightening it. Yep, I was. Okay. So you just spin her off. I mean, pretty simple, pretty easy, guys. Boy, that seems like it's stuck on there. Let's just go ahead and unclip it and then pull it out. We'll throw that flapper away. Now we'll take this thing out, and you can see it's got calcium buildup on it. This water's pretty hard, so I think that's been in there about 5 or 6 years, so it's plenty time to. Okay. Now this thing, this is your rubber piece. It's going to go down where that flapper was, and then this is going to go around your return pipe. So that's pretty simple, and actually I think the piece I needed to replace is the piece I didn't get. Uh-oh. It says to have that piece in there. That piece wanted to fall out. We're going to try this again here. Shove that in there. Okay, now we can get her lined up here. Boy, she doesn't want to line up this way, does she? think she wants to line up better without that piece in there. We'll see how she works. Okay, so we rotate that so that she's straight. Blah, 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 blah. Which, I think she's already straight. I mean, twisty tie, go. There it is. Alright, we'll try it again here. Woo. Okay, make sure she's in there here. But nope, she's not in there. Okay, let me feel she's in here now. She might be. Kind of hard to tell. We're gonna hold off on that twisty tie for now because I want to make sure she's gonna work. So you're gonna take your thing out here. And guys, I know my hand's like filthy and looks like crap, but it's just clean from the dirt inside the tank of water. It's not poop or anything like that. So anyway, we're going to take this off of here, and it does not real clear on how it comes off. Oh, press the button and pull. Okay. Dirt. And you're just going to put it through your hole over here on the side. It goes on the inside. Oops, my bad. My bad. I'm sorry. White piece goes on the inside, guys. Rotate her, tighten her down. Okay, she's tight. Boom, boom. Actually, let's back her up just a little bit and we'll turn her to where small flush is on top, large flush is on bottom. Okay. Got your little clipper here, like your cigar cutter. Clamp her, push her in. Boom. She's done, right? Okay. Yeah, you check the date found on your toilet, which this is a 1.6 gallon. And then that little thing on the side of the thing with the rubber thing that we put in there has a little slider on the side. You just take it and put it to the right setting, which I already did mine. I'm sorry. Adjust the blue float for your quick flush. And then you check your pencil marks just to make sure it's flushing right. So the whole thing that I needed to replace is the only thing that I'm not replacing. Wow, that's kind of shoddy. The whole thing that I needed to replace is the only thing I'm not replacing. And oh, I lost my clip. Where'd my clip go? I don't even know where my clip went. We'll see if we can find it in here. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm going to have to go back to the store, back to the hardware store to get my float. Because that's the only thing I didn't get was the daggone float, which is the problem. Alright, we're going to turn the water back on though. Sorry, we got most of it replaced. We're just going to check this to make sure this works. And yeah, my float has a crack in it because it's dumping water. And I didn't put that twisty tie in there yet for this. I'm just checking to make sure it works before I put that twisty tie back in there. Okay, see the float works? Now, we're going to hit the small flush button. Nice. Nice. We'll let her fill back up. And now we're going to hit the large flush button. Bada bing, bada boom. She works beautiful. Okay. We have a flapper installed that will allow us to do a small flush and a big flush. Two little buttons on the thing here instead of a handle to twist and turn. A little button for a small flush, bigger button for a large flush. So that will help save a little bit of water. I think it's set up to $130 a year. Of course, that'll depend on how many females you got in the house. Just joking, guys. But that was pretty simple, pretty easy. Now we just need to go back to get a float to replace that. Unless for some reason this starts to work. Bye. Alrighty, so this little button here is the small flush. Pretty simple. This big button down here at the bottom, that's your big flush. Now as long as you're just urinating, a small flush is plenty. That's where you're going to get your water savings. That's where you're going to save that $130 odd a year or $160 a year, whatever the paper said. But that's where you're going to save that. And looks like I didn't need to replace the float because it has been holding the water fine and not draining into the toilet constantly. So it was the flapper that was bad, which I should have known by looking at the flapper. But I didn't. I assumed that it was the float. Anyway, she's fixed.